Hey, Vikings Nation. Skol. It's your boy, the ultimate Vikings fanatic, here to bring you the hottest Minnesota Vikings updates as we head into the final week of the NFL preseason. We're facing the Tennessee Titans in Nashville on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and the drama is heating up. From a blockbuster trade to injuries shaking up our wide receiver room, there's so much to unpack. Ready for the latest? Let's dive into the heart of Vikings territory. First up, let's talk about the bombshell that dropped Wednesday night. Harrison Phillips, our rock-solid defensive tackle, was traded to the New York Jets. Yeah, I'm as shocked as you are. The deal? We're sending Phillips and a 2027 7th-round pick to the Jets for 6th-rounders in 2026 and 2027, with the Vikings footing $3.7 million of his salary. This move came out of nowhere, and it's got me wondering, what's GM Kwesi Adofo-Mensah cooking up next? Share your reactions below. Phillips was a beast for us. 6'3", 307 pounds, starting every game for 3 seasons, racking up 6.5 sacks and 17 quarterback hits. The guy's a run stuffer with 8 career sacks and 5 fumble recoveries since being drafted by Buffalo in 2018. Losing him feels like a punch to the gut, but our depth with guys like Jonathan Allen, Javon Hargrave, and rookie Tyrion Ingram-Dawkins has the front office feeling confident. Is this trade a cap space play for a bigger splash? Let's find out. Speaking of splashes, the Vikings are reportedly hunting for a veteran wide receiver to bolster our roster. With Jordan Addison sidelined for a 3-game suspension and Jalen Nailor nursing a hand injury, our WR room is looking thin behind superstar Justin Jefferson. Rumor has it we're eyeing a reunion with former Viking Adam Thielen from the Carolina Panthers. Can you imagine Thielen back in purple? What other receivers should we target? Drop your dream trades in the comments. The Thielen rumors are heating up, and head coach Kevin O'Connell's cryptic comments aren't helping. He's keeping the door open for a potential deal, and with $26.4 million in cap space, the Vikings have room to maneuver. Thielen's veteran presence could be huge for rookie QB J.J. McCarthy, who's been lighting up training camp. But is Thielen the answer? Or should we chase a bigger name like Tyreek Hill? Let me know what you think, Vikings fans. Meanwhile, our wide receiver depth is a roller coaster. Justin Jefferson is nearly back to full speed after a hamstring scare, but Rondale Moore is out for the season with a knee injury, and Nailor's status is shaky. That leaves guys like Felton and Lucky Jackson battling for the number 4 spot. With Addison out for the first 3 games, that role could be massive. Who's going to step up in the preseason finale? Let's talk about it. Let's shift gears to the quarterback room, where J.J. McCarthy is turning heads. The rookie had his best practice yet against the Patriots, showing poise and quick decisions. He won't play against the Titans, but his connection with the team is electric. McCarthy said, "I feel like it's one team, one heartbeat." How hyped are you for this kid? Could he be our franchise QB? Sound off below. But hold up, there's drama at backup QB. Max Brosmer, the former Gopher star, is making a case to leapfrog Sam Howell on the depth chart. Brosmer's been a standout in camp and preseason games, and with Howell struggling, could we see a surprise roster move? The Vikings face tough decisions before Tuesday's cut-down day. Who's your pick for QB2? Let's debate. On the defensive side, the Harrison Phillips trade opens doors for young talent like Tyrion Ingram-Dawkins, who's been getting first-team reps. This 5th-round pick looks like a defensive end but plays like a tackle, and the coaching staff loves his upside. Could he fill Phillips' shoes? With our defensive line depth, I'm curious to see how this shakes out. What's your take, Vikings fans? Let's talk about the Titans game. It's the final preseason tune-up, and while starters like Jefferson might sit, this is make or break for guys on the roster bubble. Think punter Ryan Wright versus rookie Oscar Chapman or receivers fighting for that number 4 spot. The game's on NFL Network and streaming on Fubo TV. Will you be watching? Who needs to shine to make the 53-man roster? The Vikings cap space move with the Phillips trade has fans speculating. With $26.4 million to play with, are we setting up for a blockbuster? Some say it's about freeing up room for a receiver like Thielen or even Jalen Tolbert from Dallas. Others think it's about long-term flexibility for 2026. What's your theory on Kwesi's master plan? Hit the comments. Our pass rush is another bright spot. Field Yates' 2026 mock draft has the Vikings adding more firepower up front. And with guys like Andrew Van Ginkel in the mix, we're building something special. But Van Ginkel's got an injury mystery. How worried are you about his Week 1 status? Let's keep an eye on that as we head into the regular season. The Vikings culture is shining through, too. J.J. McCarthy's all about one team, one heartbeat. Connecting with everyone from starters to special teamers. That's the kind of leadership we need in Minnesota. How much does team chemistry matter to you? Could this be the key to a deep playoff run? Share your thoughts below. As we wrap up, let's look ahead to roster cut-down day. With 12 players on the bubble, including names at QB, receiver, and punter, the Vikings have tough calls to make. The Titans game is their last chance to prove themselves. Who's got the edge? And who's getting cut? I want to hear your predictions, Vikings Nation. All right, Skull Squad. That's the latest on our Minnesota Vikings. From the Harrison Phillips trade to receiver rumors and J.J. McCarthy's rise, we're in for a wild ride as the regular season looms. Smash that like button, drop your hot takes in the comments, and subscribe for more Vikings news. Share this with your fellow fans, and let's keep the purple pride alive. Skol Vikings!